The second set, 25-22. We'll first start off about the good and how hot the team started. Your thoughts overall on just the energy from the crowd and how the offense and the service in particular was?
It was great for us. I mean, we were putting a ton of pressure. It made it really hard for them to attack back at us. And that was kind of our game plan, to make sure we press and put that pressure, make it super difficult for them to be offense, because I think their offense is one of their strengths.
Now, obviously, Princeton able to make the comeback. Their service has been spectacular this season, entering the week #1 in Division I. What were some of the changes you saw for them, or was it just kind of them getting settled in and then you guys having to respond?
On their serve?
Yes.
I think that's it. I think they settled in. Got used to having been in this building for maybe a year and under the lights, and it's a little bit different. Every time you're on the road, it's a little bit different, but I think they settled in and put a lot more pressure, started going for it. Maybe we were a little bit more free to go.
Now, today you had to start 2 freshmen at middle. A great job done, especially by Andrew Fedmasu, first double-digit kill match. What did you see from him in this game that you might not have seen yet from him in his freshman season?
I think the load he can take offensively. I mean, I think we can dish the ball to him a lot. I don't think we have to use him sparingly, and I think he's going to be very effective even if he's one of our primary attackers, if we can get the ball to where it needs to be to set him. We could also force the ball to him, which is nice from off the net, which is rare that we have that in a lot of situations where a setter can give him the ball, and then we have a guy who can really move the ball around.
Now, obviously, moving forward, your next 3 are on the road. You go to the Carolinas. North Greenville was a team that made the NCAA tournament last year, winning the conference, Carolinas. You also have a former rival in St. Francis University, and then Queens. What is going to be some of the keys of that trip to get the team kind of staying the course before their next conference matchup against George Mason?
We're trying to get as clean as we can. I mean, I think there's moments, first set, second set, we look pretty good. Everything's clean. Everything's good touches. Third, fourth, and some of the fifth. I mean, I think that's the part of their game that we really need to be a little bit better. So, I mean, we're going to go down there, and that's non-conference opponents. We should feel free to play. There's no conference implication on it, so like being as clean as possible is what we're focused.
Any final message you had for the guys after this one? I know it's a tough one to take, being up 2 sets and falling the last 3, but what do you say to the guys to make sure that they shake this one off and bounce right back?
Yeah, I mean, we see what we can do. What I did tell them, we see what we can do. First and second set, we're super clean. We did a nice job. They started getting a little bit better, but we got to be able to do this. If the match lasts 2 hours, that we can do it for 2 hours. We can't start letting up, and we have to make sure that we can be the aggressor in the situation most of the time.
Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And again, for the Highlanders, our next 3 matchups will be in the Carolinas. Of course, you can log on to NJITHighlanders.com for more on the NJIT men's volleyball schedule and what's to come. That'll do it here, though, from the Wellness and Events Center. The final score is in favor of Princeton in 5 sets. This is Adam Dobrovolsky signing off, reminding you that all games airing on the ESPN networks are live and also archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN. Have a good evening, everybody.